Good morning and welcome to Traceability TV News, your source for the latest updates on global traceability and safety concerns. I'm your host, Miriam Minyoki, and here are today's headlines.
Uganda Airlines opens 3 new routes into Africa. Deadly floods engulf parts of southern Asia. Laos and China sign new cooperation agreement. Nuran Wireless Corporation and MTN Benin partner to expand rural connectivity into West Africa. And Copa America final delayed by crowd issues at the Hard Rock Stadium.
Uganda Airlines is set to launch 3 new routes to Abuja, Lusaka, and Harare starting September 12, 2024. The airline will operate 2 weekly flights to Abuja, with Lusaka and Harare services commencing 2 weeks later.
The new routes will expand the airline's destination from 13 to 16, enhancing fleet utilization and revenue generation. CEO Jennifer Bamutaraki emphasized that this expansion aims to bridge geographical gaps and connect various parts of Africa. The new services are part of the airline's strategic plan to build a robust regional network feeding into long-haul markets.
Flash flooding and torrential rain have devastated South Asia, killing hundreds and displacing millions. Countries affected include Afghanistan, Bangladesh, India, and Nepal.
The climate crisis has intensified the monsoon season, causing prolonged and severe weather events. In Afghanistan, 40 people died and many homes were destroyed, while India's Assam state reported 97 deaths. The International Rescue Committee and Save the Child are providing emergency aid, but the scale of the disaster calls for increased international support.
At the Trans-Mediterranean Migration Forum in Tripoli, representatives from 28 countries discussed solutions to irregular migration. Libyan Prime Minister Abdul Hamid highlighted Europe's moral responsibility to assist migrants crossing dangerous routes.
The forum emphasized the need for development projects in departure countries to address the crisis at its root. Despite European efforts to reduce migration, many migrants remained stranded in Libya under inhumane conditions.
Laos and China signed a new agreement under the Mekong Lankan Cooperation Scheme, initiating 10 projects worth $2.6 million this year.
This project aims to boost social and economic development in the Mekong River region, strengthening ties between the member countries. The MLC initiative, established in 2016, supports ASEAN community development, the Belt and Road Initiative, and the UN Sustainable Development Goals.
Nuran Wireless Incorporation announced a partnership with MTN Benin to deploy up to 200 rural 2G, 3G, and 4G sites in Benin under the Network as a Service model.
This 5-year agreement, renewable for an additional 5 years, enhances Nuran's presence in 8 sub-Saharan African countries. The project aims to bridge connectivity gaps in remote areas, supporting Nuran's goal of 10,000 sites within 5 years. Initial funding from the Facility for Energy Inclusion will kickstart site builds in Benin and other African countries.
With rising construction material costs, builders are turning to 3D printed prefabricated homes to address housing shortages. This technology promises faster and cheaper construction using local and recycled materials.
This technology promises faster and cheaper construction using local and recycled materials. Off-site 3D printing allows components to be manufactured in controlled environments and assembled on site, making it a viable alternative to traditional construction methods.
Hello and welcome to Visibility Sports News. I'm your host Regan Gitau. The Copa America final between Argentina and Colombia was delayed by over an hour due to the crowd issues at Hard Rock Stadium in Florida. Fans breached security gates, causing chaos and leading to injuries. Authorities managed to control the situation, but the delay impacted the scheduled start of the match. The incident raises concerns about security measures ahead of the 2026 World Cup set to be hosted at the same venue. Paris Saint-Germain (PSG) is set to sign Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen for £84 million, outbidding Arsenal. Osimhen, the top scorer in Serie A for the 2022-2023 season, has attracted interest from several top European clubs. Arsenal's indecision over the striker options, including Ivan Toney and Victor Gyökeres, has allowed PSG to move ahead in securing Osimhen's signature. That wraps up our sport news for today. I have been your host Regan Gitau. On behalf of my colleague Marianne, thank you for watching.
Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it.